Ooh, this is
Isn't that funny?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video. I want to start a new series on this channel for 2020. Now bear with me, this is going to be a long process because these treatments last a long time. But this year I'm really determined to try almost every eyebrow treatment there is. I want to try micro needling. I meant to say microblading. Today we're going to be trying eyebrow lamination. I'm so excited. So if you guys don't know about eyebrow lamination, it's super cool. I mentioned it in a video maybe like a week ago, and they literally like perm your eyebrow hairs up and tint them so it kind of looks like soap brows, like that really full soap brow look where it like pushes your hairs up, but it's permed so they stay like that for a while. I don't know how long the treatment lasts. We have a lot of questions today to ask our girl. So I have pretty good brow hair, thankfully, so I think this will be a pretty good treatment for me. But you know what, I want to try out lots of eyebrow treatments this year. So like I said, they all last like a pretty long time, but we're going to try out lots of things throughout 2020. This is the eyebrow series. I'm an eyebrow lover and I love to try new beauty treatments. I just think they're super fun. So I don't have any makeup on except for some lash, because I figured she's gonna have to like clean up around my eyebrows. So I'm super excited. Let's get going. I'm gonna record the process and we'll see how they come out. I'm excited. Alright guys, so I'm here with my girl Nikki.
Hi.
I don't know how we know each other. We met once.
Yeah.
At Sephora.
At Ulta or something.
Ulta, not Sephora. Yeah, Ulta. And like, she's so cool. She's opening her, what do we call this?
An aesthetics and makeup studio.
Yes. She's super talented.
We're very excited.
I'm so excited. You guys just saw the tour. It is so cute in here. So they're in Northborough. So if you're in like the Worcester County area, it's like super close. But she's so talented. She's really good at makeup too. She has a YouTube channel. I'll link her down below. Definitely follow her. So we're here in her studio and we're gonna
laminate some brows.
Laminate my brows.
I'm so excited for you to see this.
I'm so excited. Is there anything they should know about it? Like, how does it work?
It's pretty easy process. Basically what it does is it straightens your brow hairs.
Oh, okay.
So essentially what that means is that they just lay flat into place. So instead of like them curling and like going all sorts of different directions, they're just gonna lay flat. So see how my brows are like fluffy and they brush up? They're not like that.
That's
like
so cool.
At all naturally.
They look so good.
And so you just kind of shape them how you want them and they stay that way. Kind of magic.
How long do they stay like that?
For 2 months.
2 months? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And you tint them too?
I tint them too, yeah.
That, like,
we're gonna do both today.
I'm like a giddy little schoolgirl right now. I'm so hyped.
I'm so excited.
This is gonna be great. So we're gonna do it and I'll film the whole thing.
You can do tinting last, but I kind of like to see how the color like sits, especially after the lamination part.
Okay,
so
cool.
I like to do it first, and then if we need to go darker, we can always do it after.
Okay. So we're tinting now.
Just a little darker. So I mixed a brown and a medium brown together.
Perfect. Yeah, I told her I wanted to go a little bit darker.
Just like a little bit richer.
Yeah, I love a dark brow. Love a bold brow.
And you have like darker roots, which is nice.
All right, so the brow tint is on both brows. And I'm just gonna leave it on for a few minutes and then wipe it off. I love the look of a tinted brow. I've done tinted brows at home before and I did them way too dark and they were like black. And I love, because it's like leave it on for 30 seconds or something and I'm like, it's not long enough. I don't trust the directions. And then it's just like cuckoo.
All right, so basically what we have to do is glue Alex's brow hairs up and in the right direction that we want them to stay, and then we're gonna perm them into place.
Fun. So we're done with the brow tint. She did just wipe them off. Oh, love, love, love dark eyebrows.
I think it's a good color for you.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like it matches my root.
But it matches your root really well.
Totally. So yeah, now she's gonna glue my brow hairs up. This is so much fun. I'm so
fun, right?
excited.
Oh my God. We have to do like everything.
Right? We're just gonna do like a series with Nikki.
Have you ever done lash lift and tint?
Yes.
Do you love it?
I love it.
We can do that one day.
I love the way it looks. The only thing was with that for me, I can't put strip lashes on with it.
Oh,
I tried and I couldn't get it in there because they were so lifted.
What we could do is we could lift them less.
Oh.
Like we could do like the extra large rod.
Yeah.
And so that
it
way
would be so straight up. Yeah. I could fit a lash.
We do an extra large rod, so they're like
and you can still fit. Wait, let me show them. Oh my gosh, that is such a
I don't even pull my lashes.
Can we?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
This is like my dream day.
Literally anytime.
She does spray tans too, guys. Like, I'm coming for a spray tan. We're gonna just do like Nikki's beauty corner.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of everything. So now I just like to kind of push the brows up into place with a little bit of, it's basically like a lash glue.
Okay.
So it comes off right with water, but you really have to work it in.
Okay.
Because you have really nice thick brows, which is great. You're gonna like be obsessed with it.
Probably gonna have to like trim them, right? Because
I'm gonna trim them, yeah.
Because like they're gonna be too long. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's
so it looks a little crazy.
No. Hey. What's up, guys? I love it.
It's actually funny because the longest part of like this entire process is gluing the brow hairs into place.
Yeah, because you got to get them like right where you want them, right?
Like, right where you want them. They have to look like perfectly into place, and especially since you have thicker brows, like it requires a little bit more like working.
Yeah, that makes sense. To get them in the right spot, for sure. Ooh,
isn't that funny? You look definitely crazy, but it's fine.
No, I will. All right, I'll show you guys when my brows are all up and glued. Woo! I love. This is the fun. No, just kidding. So this is my. Wow, this is wild.
Yeah, they're lifted, girl. Look at your eyes are even more open.
I'm like, hi. So this is just the hairs glued up. All right.
So we're gonna put on the perming solution. So it's basically going to straighten Alex's brow hairs into the place that we just put them in. So your brows are a little bit more coarse, so we're gonna leave it on for 7 minutes.
Okay.
If your brows are like thin and a little more sparse, or like your hair was more fine, then we would leave it on for a lot less time.
Okay. They're pretty thick.
Yeah, they're super thick. Which, I mean, you can do this treatment with literally any sort of brow hair. It just depends on how long you want to leave on the perming solution.
Okay, so she did wipe that off and then just re-glue them back up. So this is the
setting solution. Okay. So we're going to just apply this the same exact way.
Okay.
As we apply the perming solution, and we're going to leave it on for another 7 minutes.
Cool. So it's basically like the same process, different solution.
Same process, yep. Cool. And I just made sure they were still in the exact direction I wanted them to go in.
So funny.
It is full and fluffy. It's actually more of an optional step, but it is like a hydrating conditioning treatment for your brows. So it's just gonna make them like shiny and stronger.
So she wiped off the last treatment. It's basically just like putting stuff on, wiping it off, putting stuff on. Yeah, different steps in between. Cool.
Exactly.
So now we're conditioning.
Yep, we're just conditioning, just like you would use like a hair mask or something.
Love.
And then we'll take this off and then we can trim them and they'll be perfectly straight in place.
This is so wild. This is a wild ride.
I know, right?
I love it. I love like the in-between because it just looks so cuckoo.
It does.
But I love that though. And I can see how they're going to be dope.
Yeah. Fluffy.
It's so fluffy.
All right, so we just took off all the solutions and now we are ready to trim the brows. So you can see that naturally they just kind of stand up straight now, which is kind of cool.
That's super cool.
Right? They're just kind of, and the glue's all off.
Wow.
So you can still, what's interesting is that like, you can still brush them down. Like you can brush them in any shape that you want.
Oh, cool.
You can brush them up, you can brush them down. They just lay flat now, so we can shape them how we want.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so then I usually just go in and I'll start kind of trimming. You really don't even need any tweezing or anything, but you could. So see how I'm just trimming all these like extra hairs out?
Yeah. Like oh, cool.
Yeah. And then we'll go right in the front. You have one with a long hair right here. And then I assume you'll want to style them just upward in here.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah, I love that look.
And then we'll just kind of go across. And we can take off as much as we want, but I like to leave them like a little more fluffy.
Yeah, for sure. I love that. That looks really cool.
Yeah, because those hairs never stayed up like that.
Yeah, and that makes all the difference.
I know, right?
All right, guys, when she's done trimming, I'll come back and show you guys the final product. Whoa!
Do you see how they just like lay fluffy?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
That is insanely cool.
So now all you have to do is go in and just like fill where you need.
That's so cool. Wow, that's so awesome. Right? So she's gonna fill in like my tail.
So I just go in and I'm just gonna do a little bit of fill. And obviously I prefer natural fluffy brow.
Yeah.
So that's my vibe, but you can fill them in however you want to.
No, I love just like natural.
Yes. Me too, because I feel like that looks just like effortless.
Right? It just looks natural, but like it's not. Guys, this literally totally transforms your eyebrows. Like what? That's crazy. So she just filled them in a little bit, but overall it just like puts your hairs in the coolest spot. And if you want to brush them more like to the side, if you're not someone who likes like a super fluffy look, like I think that's super cool though. But if you don't like that, you can always brush them to the side, but it's basically just going to give you more length and like structure to your brow.
100%. Sometimes I only put on like brow gel when I'm doing my brows. Like I don't even need to fill them in anymore. I just fluff them up with a little brow gel and then shape them how I want, and they stay all day. That's so cool. It's so cool.
So cool. Thank you so much. Come and see Nikki. She's the best. Everything will be linked down below. And she does so many other services. Like, guys, we're going to be coming back and trying everything. And I'll let you guys know how it all is. So,
I can't wait.
Love. So, I am back home now. I am pretty darn obsessed with them. But I really want to see how they look with, like, a full face of makeup on. So, this is what they look like without makeup. I'm going to come back with a full face on so you guys can see, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. I'm back with a special guest. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, Handsome. Hi, Handsome. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy. This puppy is nuts. I'm babysitting my mom's puppy today. Hi, Maxie. Hi, Maxie. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? I am ready to give you guys my final thoughts on laminated eyebrows. So, now that I have my makeup done, this is how my eyebrows look. I didn't do anything to them since she did. She really didn't fill them in much, just like a little bit on the tail, because like since I have pretty full brow hair in the front, she didn't really need to fill it. So she just filled it in a little bit on the end of each brow. So overall, I think this is amazing. I think it's a really great thing you can do for your brows if you have a decent amount of brow hair already. So who I would say this is geared towards is people like me with an already relatively full eyebrow, but you just want to reshape where the hairs are going and make sure that they really pop. If you're someone with more sparse hair, we're maybe going to try like microblading and something a little bit more intense to give you a more hair-filled look. I'm eyebrow obsessed. I am so excited to try all the brow trends with you. We have a few more that we can do with Nikki as well. Nikki is a doll. I'm obsessed with her. Even if you guys don't live in the area, definitely give her a follow on Insta because she just takes the best selfies. Like, damn, girl. And we just had so much fun chatting. The process was super duper easy. I love the way they look. Honestly, this gives me like major soap eyebrow vibes. I think soap brows are so cool. They just look fluffy and full, like kind of low-key bushy, but in that really nice full editorial way. When I did my makeup, I did add a little concealer around the whole thing, and I feel like it definitely gave them more of like a clean, sharp look if you want them to look a little bit more cleaned up rather than just like super natural. But on the days where I don't wear makeup, they're pretty effortless because your hairs are just in the right spot, looking fuller than ever. Who doesn't love a full eyebrow? I also really love that you can brush the hair in the direction you want and they kind of just like stay for the day. Just throw a little bit of eyebrow gel where you want the hairs, and like because they're permed, they just stay there. Like when I was doing my makeup, these were not moving. Like I run my finger through, they don't move, like they're there. And I love that because my brow hairs are always getting out of place. So if that's something you struggle with as well, you would really love this. If you have like coarse, more curly eyebrow hair, I think you'd really love this as well. Your hair really can withstand it, and then it's just a lot more easy to deal with. But overall, I love this. I approve. I think this has to be a thing people try if you feel like your brows would be a good fit. Thank you again to Nikki for doing this. You're amazing. Love you, girl. I'm so excited to try other beauty treatments with her and take you guys along for the journey. But I've been dying to try this. I have seen this trend everywhere. I was so interested. I'm like, what the heck? Eyebrow lamination? Like, even just saying eyebrow lamination sounds pretty wild. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it informational and helpful. Let me know, have you guys tried it? Are you gonna try it? And she also did tell me that she's been doing it and has had no problems with like her eyebrow hair falling out or anything. So it should be safe. Disclaimer, everyone is different. But as far as I know, she has not had any problems. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe because we're gonna be doing a lot more beauty adventures in 2020 and I'm stoked. I love you guys so much. I will see you in Thursday's video. Bye.